What's going on, YouTube? My name is Raheem, and right beside me I got my queen, my lovely wife, the only woman that has ever stolen my heart,
Alicia.
And together we are the
Power Couple.
That's right, we are the Power Couple. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We're going to be bringing y'all good content. We got a lot of videos coming at y'all. The first video we're going to do tonight is going to be 21 questions. So if y'all want to hear that good stuff about how we first met, how she stole my heart, and did I steal your heart? Yeah. Anyway, how I stole her heart and all that good stuff, man. Y'all got to watch the video, like,
comment,
and subscribe. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post good content on YouTube. So, we're not going to talk y'all head off. So, let's get into the video. You ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
The first question, number one, is who are we? I'm Alicia. I'm Raheem's wife. He probably already, which he already introduced that at the beginning of the video.
My name is Raheem. I'm Alicia's husband. A little bit about us. We are from, where are we from? I forgot.
Sumter, South Carolina.
That's right, y'all. We from a small town called Sumter, South Carolina, but it's small, but we make it big. It's big to us. We love our hometown, but
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But we have a new home now, and it's Atlanta, Georgia. So, yeah, my wife wanted to be a Georgia peach. I was a little skeptical at first, as always, but you know, I love Atlanta. It's my second home. And to be honest, I don't think I will ever go back to South Carolina, to South Carolina to live. But I still love my hometown. I still got my relatives. My wife still got her relatives. And, you got anything else to say?
No, we're just going to get into question number two. What inspired us to do YouTube? Really, it's a question for my husband to answer. He got me onto this ball game, I guess, that everybody's doing YouTube. I just want to see how it works out for our family. I'll let him get into it because, like I say, he inspired me or whatnot, and that's the reason why I'm sitting here.
So, why I wanted me and my wife to do YouTube is because everybody has been coming at us saying like they love our relationship. We look good together, you know, just different things. So by them saying that, I feel like, yeah, we had like older people older than us. I'm 29, by the way. My wife is 28. And we had people older than us saying that we had people say goals. People older than us told us that they look at us and they see goals for themselves.
We inspired them, so we just came up with the unique title of the Power Couple, like, because we look at ourselves as well as the Power Couple. Like, we still standing here today after 13 years this year. It'll be 13 years together.
She gave me a 13. I have a headache from 13 years ago, y'all.
No, I'm not that bad.
I have a 13-year headache. Can y'all believe it? Nah, but I love this woman with all my heart, though. I give her the shirt off my back. She give me the shirt off her back. And that's how we been going for 13 years.
We met in school back in, 2004, in 9th grade, just knowing each other. But we got together in 2006, our junior year.
It was our sophomore year. Well, let me tell y'all the story because she gonna try to sugarcoat it. So let me tell y'all the story. We met because we used to ride the same high school bus or whatever. Yeah. So we met on the bus actually. She snatched my book bag and took it home, and she thought I was gonna be mad that she took my book bag or whatever. So I just let her take it. I just said, here, go ahead.
Y'all, he was shy. He was shy. No, like, that's why he let me take the book bag home. But anyway, How we got together was we were supposed to be, well, I was supposed to be hooking him up with somebody else, but that didn't work out because
go ahead.
We got to tell the people, but that didn't quite work out because me and him are together, obviously. It was supposed to be a phone call to someone else, but a 3-way phone call, but we never made the third call, and I think that was a good thing.
Okay, my wife just mentioned that we've been together for 13 years. We was, but we've been married for 9 years, and
9 great years.
9 wonderful years, and like I said, I couldn't ask for a better partner, a better life partner. And once I said this before, but this is my lawyer, my chef, my cleaners, or whatever you want to call it.
You're everything. You're a cleaner.
Yes,
that sounds good.
Because if I need my clothes ironed or starched or pressed, she does it for me.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one, honestly. You know I don't, y'all, he irons his own clothes. Like, nobody can iron his clothes because he likes them done a certain way. But
that is true,
everything else, look,
that is
I'm
true.
your woman.
But if I was to ask her, she'll make an attempt and try to iron them my way. It just don't come out right. So that's why I still would say she my. If she want to be my cleaner.
It come out the best way I can do it, but it's fine.
Anyway, can we have the next question, please?
Sure. We want to get into, why do we, consider ourselves a power couple, I guess?
Okay, I'll answer this first. I consider us to be a power couple because, number one, we don't allow other people to dictate our relationship. That's number one.
We've always kept other people out.
And I always told my wife this: if there's a problem that comes towards us, I always tell her this: when your foundation is solid, nothing can break it down. And I feel like our foundation is concrete, stone. You can't, unless you got a bulldozer, you can't knock down a stone foundation. So with that being said, that's why I consider us to be a power couple, because we got a solid foundation. The key to having a solid foundation is trust, respect. My wife is a part of me. This is my real. So I'm not gonna let nobody else harm me. So, and like I said, my wife is a part of me, so nobody gonna come from my wife without coming from me.
And everybody knows, ain't nobody coming from my husband. Nobody. Nobody. But anyway, I consider us the power couple because, our power comes from God. He's been who kept us together this long. We have been thrown with bricks, stones, as you want to say, but it hasn't torn us down yet, and I don't feel that it would ever, because of the relationship that we have together, the communication we give to each other. We do pillow talk.
No, people we don't. I be asleep. I don't pillow talk.
Yeah, he do be asleep, but he pillow talk, and a lot of times we are travelers, so we drive back and forth home to South Carolina or wherever we may go, but to keep us awake in the car or to keep us from being bored, we talk about everything, any and everything. And just talking is what kept us together, and by us talking and communicating, loving each other, respecting each other, that has kept us together this long. And I consider all of that to make us who we are today, which we consider the power couple. Next question is, do we have kids? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we have 3.
3 kids.
Well, I held up 5. We have 3. We have 3 kids. 2 boys, 2 handsome boys, and 1 beautiful daughter that I just had. We'll later introduce them to our channel, but not right now. We're trying to keep it to ourselves right now. Eventually, we'll make a channel and include the whole family.
Okay, y'all. So the next question is, what was our first impression of each other? My first impression of my wife was, shorty bad, slim, thick. Excuse me. Now, my first impression of my wife was, I mean, she was a friend, a genuine friend of mine. Like, she was just everything. I love her personality. She wasn't like, she didn't care about fancy things or the flyest shoes or the nicest car, none of that. She just was everyday, down to earth, loving, caring person, and she still is to this day. And that was my first impression of her, just loving her for being herself and not, you know, being bougie and stuck up and just, you know, like how some women get all bougie and stuck up, wouldn't even let you talk to them just because of how they feel about themselves or whatever. So that was my first impression of my wife. Like, she was everything that I hope she would be, or I wish she would be.
Okay, my first impression of Raheem was, he was a nice, loving guy. He was quiet, he was shy, didn't draw a lot of attention to himself. He was always a well-dresser. Like, I love the fact that he could have dressed. He wasn't in my vision of my first impression as a boyfriend. In the beginning, I thought he wasn't my type. But like I said, on that night that we were supposed to make a phone call to a friend, me and him ended up staying on the phone to talk. And we talked for hours that night, and that night I learned a lot about him, and getting to know him personally made me feel some deep feeling within myself and him, something different that I never experienced before with past relationships. In that moment, I knew he was different. After the first night on the phone, I wanted more conversations with him, and it led to many more, which got us to where we are today. Yeah.
Thank you, I like that.
You're welcome.
I didn't know you felt that way about me. That was your first impression?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyway, the next question is, what about her annoys me the most? When she put her toothbrush, well, when we had the same color toothbrush, and then I accidentally grabbed hers, I feel like that's the most disgusting thing. Like, don't get the same color toothbrush as me.
I mean, if I buy a purple toothbrush, why would he buy a purple toothbrush? Come on, is it my fault or is it his?
I mean, because everybody knows, if you buy, 9 times out of 10 when you buy a toothbrush, you're gonna buy them in bulk. But the fact that she choose the same color out of the pack that I choose, like, we think so much alike that she just gonna choose the same color that I choose. And then I accidentally go and grab her toothbrush like we just did the other day. And then she gonna say, you just grabbed my toothbrush. Ugh, like, that's disgusting.
You said what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. Like,
yeah, but
toothbrush count?
Not when it comes to toothbrushes. My tongue ain't your tongue.
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess that is true.
It belongs to me. Everything belongs to me. But no, we don't share toothbrushes. That's just a no. But anyway, what annoys me about him is after 13 years of living with him, he still leaves his clothes in front of the shower door. When it's time for me to step in, the basket is right here, the clothes is right here. While he can't just take them off and throw them in the basket. That annoys me the most. But I can deal with it. Like, it's no problem, but it still annoys me. We're gonna get into the next question. What puts a smile on each other's faces? Like, what do you do to put a smile on my face, and what I do to put a smile on your face? I think mine don't need to be told on camera because I know, and you see, I know what makes him smile, but to keep it PG, just the little things he do for me, like it's just so many that I can name, but you know, sometimes when you put on the spot, they don't all come at once. But it's the little things, like how he cares for me. Like, for one, if I'm upset with him, he will still go out and buy me something to eat. If I'm upset with Raheem about something, Alicia's just bringing her and the kids something back. You have to go out and get something. But he will always think about me in any situation, and you know, that's what I love about him. Like, he always caring of me and my feelings.
Okay, what about her puts a smile on my face? Just like I said in the beginning, like, just her personality. Like, if I'm in a room, let's just say me, a couple of our friends in the room, we all feeling a certain type of way, we all having a bad day. When my wife walks in, she just has a certain glow about her that just makes the room like light up. Like, no matter if you having a bad day, a group of people having a bad day, we all got our head hold down. When my wife walks in the room, I promise you she gonna light the room up. That's what I love about her. Like, she brings joy wherever she goes. Like, I love that about her.
Thank you.
You welcome.
What's the next question?
Do we get jealous of each other? That's the next question. Do we get jealous of each other? Let me start off by answering that. So, no, I don't get jealous of my wife at all. But, like, I just don't tolerate, like, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, fellas, y'all can relate to this. Let's say your wife takes your son to the barbershop or whatever. Okay? Your wife walks in, takes your son to the barbershop. She goes to the barber chair. Immediately the barber asks her, "Are you married?" Yes, I'm married. To me, in my eyes, the conversation is over. It's done. Am I right or am I wrong? That's what I mean by I don't tolerate, like, just the disrespect like that. There's no need for, just because you don't see a ring, you don't have to ask her where her ring at. If she told you she's married, conversation done. That's it. No need to proceed any farther. Okay, ma'am, have a nice day. Nice, you beautiful. And she, thank you. That's it.
Do I get jealous of Raheem? No, because I trust him. But I think it's always a little jealousy in, I guess, with women. Not so much a jealousy, because I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but it's certain things that I wouldn't take and I wouldn't tolerate, but he don't give me a reason to. Thus far, he haven't given me a reason to be jealous about anything, so I can't really answer that question, but I don't think I'm jealous. I know everything, his phone password, Facebook password. Like, if I need to see it, I can go see it, which I don't go snooping. You think I'm jealous? Let me ask him.
No, I don't think she's jealous. I don't think she's jealous at all. I don't think neither one of us is jealous, but we just don't tolerate disrespect. and I'm gonna keep it moving. So the next question is,
how old was we when we got married?
When we got married, I was 19. My wife was 18.
When we got married, I was 19, he was 20. Do the math, I'm 28, you were 29, we were about to be married.
13. Okay.
So,
okay. In her book, she was 19, I was 20. In my book, I was 19, she was 18.
Well, in Sumter County book, at the courthouse, we were married for 9 years, and we got married at 19 and 20.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess she's right if she's gonna put the law into it or whatever. But the next question is my question.
Yeah.
Was I ready to settle down? The answer to that is yes and no. The reason why I said yes is because, I mean, I wasn't the type that would run the street and have female after female after female. So I was always family oriented. So to that aspect, yes, I was ready. And the reason why I said no, because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was young, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's why I got my wife. My wife is the same. Me and my wife basically grew up together. We learned together. So we're around the same age. I didn't choose nobody older than me because I have nothing to offer anyone that's older than me. Like, if you 5 years older than me, I have nothing to offer you. You already established. How can you learn? How can I get established when you already established? You shouldn't want me because you already established, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I have nothing to offer a woman in her 50s when I'm 30. That's just, she's already established. So that's why I chose my wife. Me and her around the same age. So whatever mistakes we made together, and we grew together. So I wasn't ready to a certain extent, but I was ready at the same time. So that answers the question.
Okay, my question is, how did I know Raheem was the one? Like I always said, like, the way he respects me during an argument, the way he carries himself when he's not around me, he's always like, I don't know, because I'm not around him all the time, but people always tell me when they see me, oh, your husband always speak well about you. He always mentions his wife. But how did I know he was the one? Because he was different, like I said. Something I never met before. He was always caring and loving, respectful. He never even called me out of my name other than call me big head sometimes, which I don't even believe that. Like, I know my head ain't big.
That's a balloon. A balloon.
But other than that, like, he always loving and caring. Like, he treats me like I'm a queen. And I even feel like one. Like, he can treat me like one, but, you know, it's rather you feel like one. And I do feel like one because, you know, he's a good person. My family love him. I love him even more. Like, I just knew he was the one.
So the next question is, how was our childhood and how does it affect our life today? I'm gonna start off with that. Okay, number one, I gotta say I was blessed because I had a mother, love her to death. I had a godmother, which was like my second mother, and then my aunts treated me like I was their child as well. But the main reason why I said I was blessed was because I had my biological father, I had a stepfather, and then I had 3 uncles that showed me how to be a man. And for that, like, I'm forever thankful for that. So I owe my credit to my 4 mothers and my 3 uncles. And they are the reasons why I became the man I am today. And that's how it affects my life today, is because I'm able to be the person I am for my wife. I'm able to provide for my family because of what they instilled in me, which is hard work, respect. Both of us can relate to this. Our parents always told us manners and respect will take you farther than money can. I'm a firm believer in that. I always try to say the right things, never disrespect anybody. My wife never disrespect anybody. She always says the right things. We teach our kids as well that manners and respect will take you a long way. And that's what my guardians instilled in me, manners and respect. And that's how it affects my life today, because like I said, I'm a better husband, a better man, and you know, I'm able to do what I do for my wife because of what they taught me.
My childhood growing up was, I was raised by a single parent, which was my mother. My grandma helped out in all ways imaginable. Like, she stepped in and did her thing with us. My mom, I watched her take care of her 5 kids, did the best she could for each and every one of us, and that has instilled a lot in me today. Like, I try to go hard for my kids just the way I saw my mama did for us. You know, we might not have everything we wanted growing up, but we had everything we needed, and that's what I try to do with my kids, make sure their needs are met before their wants. And by watching her, like, it helped me to grow into the woman I am today. Like, I'm more humble at certain things. I don't go get this most expensive stuff all the time. I try to get, you know, the cheaper version. I think it's because it's in me, you know, of how she raised me. Like, I try to, you know, keep myself humble whenever necessary. Like, you know, I try to spend a little on myself sometimes, but for the most part, I try to stay one way. But
okay, so not to cut my wife off, but just to add on to what my wife was saying, let me tell you what I appreciate that was instilled in my wife. So, fellas, let me ask, this is for the fellas too, but ladies, if you cook a meal, do you fix plates as well? Or once you cook the meal, it's up to them to fix their own plates? Pause and answer that question. Now, okay, so what was instilled in my wife, and I watched my mother-in-law do this, I watched my sister-in-laws do this. Now, I will say, my mama, when she cook, she'll fix it. Now she's starting to fix it. But back in a few weeks ago, I would say, or a few months ago, when she cooked, you gotta fix your own food. But my wife, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-laws, my mother-in-law instilled into them, every time they cook, they always, not only do they cook, but they fix their husband's food and bring the plates to them. Like, I just love that. Like, I don't ever want my wife to stop doing that. It's just, look, I appreciate that, because she don't have to bring me my food, or I don't have a problem with fixing my own food, but the fact that she does that, and I watch my mother-in-law do it from time and time again, it's just, I know it was something that she instilled in them, and I just love that aspect of, it was like she was teaching them how to be appreciated. I mean, appreciate their husbands, their men, and I love that, man.
But to be honest, like, I never knew we did that until he pointed it out. Like, that was something my mama always did. She always fixed everybody's food. I remember we were like, maybe I probably was 14, 15 years old. I would say 15. And my oldest sister, you know, because she's way older than us, she came to my mama's house one day and like, Mom, you still fix everybody food? Why you still fixing everybody food? Like, why you don't let them fix their own? It was just something that she always did. And my husband noticed that I fixed everybody food. That just something, you know, that I pick up without even knowing. But that's the end of that question. We're not gonna keep going into that one. But what are our aspirations in life?
Well, my aspiration in life is to, I feel like, I don't know how everybody else feels, but I feel like my family deserves everything, and I try to give it to them. My goal is to have $1 million. I want my family to be millionaires. That's how I feel. I feel like my family is worth millions, so my goal is to provide that for them. I want to set my family up to where we gonna be millionaires, and I'm speaking it because it's gonna happen. Like, and it might not happen by hitting the lottery. It's gonna happen by working hard. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything I can as a man. But my goal is to have us millionaires. We gonna be millionaires and invest our money smartly. That's my goal, and I ain't gonna stop until we reach it. So.
My aspirations in life is basically what he said, but my main thing for me and my family is to get closer with God, because without him, we would have never had what we had today. For us to continue to be better people for ourselves, for our kids, for our friends, our family. Just continue to be better people in general. Like, I just want to see everybody happy, you know, less of drama. We just want to live a clean life, and that's just all I aspire for us right now and in the future.
So the next question is, what do we wish for in this relationship?
I can't really say much. I would just say, more time together. I just had a baby, so sometimes it feels like I'm in the house more, which I don't mind being in the house because my little one loves to be up under me. I wouldn't say she's spoiled, but she's familiar with faces. But I don't want to neglect my husband in no part, so I want to go out on dates more, spend more time with him, keep his little happy face. That's just it, because, like, you know, I can't call him perfect because nobody's perfect, but if I could say anything close to it, he would be, you know, my perfect guy. I don't wish for nothing different from him, because if I try to change him, I might change him to the person that I don't like, I don't want. So I want to keep him the same, but I want him to grow as a man into the way that, you know, God wants him to grow, not the way Alicia wants him to grow. So I don't have no problem with him. Just we need to spend more time out together. That's all. Like,
well, for me in our relationship, I just wish for myself to, you know, I just want to be better. Even though she says I'm close, I'm the almost perfect, I just want to be perfect. I know nobody's perfect, but that's what I want to be. I want to be perfect. So I want to not be normal. You know, I want to be perfect. So that's my goal in this relationship, is to be perfect. Next question. I feel like we already did this already, but what's the next question?
Where do we see yourself in 10 years?
No, that's not the next question. Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, in 10 years, I see us as like I said, millionaires. I'm gonna say 5 years because I dream big. I want us to win. I dream big, so we're gonna be millionaires in 5 years. So I'm not looking for 10 years. I'm looking for shorter than that. And
well, we're looking for 10 years. But me, like I said, because of who I am, the humble one, like it's not about money, but of course we all need it to survive and to take care of our daily lives. But in 10 years, I just, like I said, hope us to be, you know, better people. Me to become the nurse that I want to be. I don't care how much money I get. I'm still gonna finish school to become the nurse that I want to become. My son, I want to be able to, you know, support him financially when he goes off to college. I don't want for nothing. My husband already got it set up where our kids will go to college for free, but I want to be able to help them, give them a boost, you know, be their cushion if they need one. In 10 years, I want to be able to, you know, help my kids, you know, get a good foot in the real world, because, you know, we didn't have the guidance that, you know, we were supposed to have stepping into the real world, so we kind of found everything on our own. So I just, in 10 years, want to be able to make life more smoother for my kids, even though, you know, I know there will be bumps in the road.
Okay, y'all, so the next question is, describe each other's personality. I feel like we already did it earlier in the video, but to recap, I'm gonna just say, like, my wife has the type of personality where, like, she walks in a room, she can light it up. Like, she just brings joy wherever she goes. So, if you're having a bad day, all you gotta do is get her on the phone, call her over and for some Netflix and chill or whatever, and I promise you she gonna put a smile back on her face. That's pretty much it. That's her.
My husband's personality, like I said, is easygoing. It's much different than mine. I would consider myself at times a firecracker in certain situations, but he's more the level-headed one. Like if, you know, my top blow off, he can put the cap back on type situation. He's always easygoing. I think that what makes us work. Like, you know, I don't think it can ever be two of the same. It have to be flip-flop. Like I said, I'm the firecracker, he's the easygoing one, and I think that, you know, that's something that draws me to him, by him, you know, always being loving and caring. Like he said, we probably mentioned this before, but that's truly who he is at the end of the day. To me, nobody can tell me different about my husband, because I know exactly, you know, how he treats me, and I just love his personality.
Okay, so the next question is, what goals do we have for YouTube? Since I pretty much got us to doing YouTube, I'm just saying, for us, our goals for YouTube is just to put our life on showcase, show everybody, like, not only are we the power couple, but we got a lot of power couples out there. So
we want to bring out all of the power couples. Like, that's our goal. Like, you know, we can learn from them as well as they can learn from us. So we want to show, you know, our life to other people and inspire them as well. Like, because, you know, we don't want to downplay nobody's situation, but if you're having a hard time out there in your relationship, we want to be the ones to help build it up. Like, show you things that we do in certain situations. So YouTube is just here for us to help the next person as well as help ourselves, you know?
Right.
We're hoping to have big things come, you know, from YouTube by helping other people.
Exactly. Plus, my wife is a little camera shy. She didn't want me to tell y'all that.
I am.
She a little camera shy. I was too. I never thought I would be able to sit in front of a camera. But, so I just want to bring the shyness from out of my wife, as well as put our relationship, you know, so everybody can get a glimpse into our life, see what we got going on a daily basis or whatever. Cause y'all knows it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all knows it. Y'all want to know everything.
But we here to give it to y'all.
But we gonna give it to y'all.
So make sure y'all follow us on social media. Y'all can find us at The Power Couple on YouTube. Just type in The Power Couple and y'all should be able to find us.
That's right.
Always remember to like,
comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
And also, I'm gonna plug this in. Y'all know I got a sneaker channel because after my family, I love sneakers, y'all. It's not. It's obvious. I love sneakers, so I also got a YouTube sneaker channel. It's called The Carolina Sneaker, the number 4 Natty. So follow my sneaker channel on YouTube as well. And please help me get 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get 10,000, but right now I need 1,000. So help me get 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I'm almost at 100 right now. So go check out my YouTube sneaker channel. Once again, it's the Carolina Sneaker Fanatic. Number 4, Carolina Sneaker. Number 4, Natty. Thank you.
We always finish each other's sentences.
And also follow my wife on Facebook. Tell me on Facebook.
Alicia Nicole, but don't go snooping because I might not add you. But anyway, I'll add you.
Also, y'all can follow my sneaker Instagram account. It's called The Carolina Sneaker. Number 4, Natty. That's right. And I also got a Twitter account, which is The Carolina Sneaker. Number 4
Natty.
On Twitter as well. And y'all can also follow me on Facebook. My name is Raheem Devon Johnson on Facebook. And I will be creating my sneaker channel. Sneaker Facebook page is called The Carolina Sneaker. Number 4 on Facebook as well. But I haven't started it yet, but it's coming. And
like we said, we'll add our kids into a later YouTube once we kind of build this one up. You'll see our kids. If you like this video, we want you to like, comment, and subscribe.
And before you say that, before you finish that, not to cut you off, because you know I love it. But when we say like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, number 1, you gotta have a Gmail account to log into YouTube. So number 1, before y'all like, comment, and subscribe, we need y'all to create y'all a Gmail account. Then go to our YouTube channel called
The Power Couple.
Come on, you gotta get it right.
The Power Couple.
The Power Couple. Okay, so we're gonna take it from the top. Okay, so create y'all a Gmail. That's number 1. Then once y'all create y'all Gmail, we want y'all to head on over to YouTube. Type in
The Power Couple.
Okay, when you type in The Power Couple, make sure you watch the video. Then make sure you
comment.
Then make sure you
subscribe.
Then make sure you hit the like button. And then hit the bell. Hit the notification bell, of course. And then
that's it, y'all.
Then y'all can be a part of the Power Couple fam.
Just tune in daily. But we had a good time talking with y'all, answering 21 questions. It should be 21. And hopefully we get to see more of you so you can see more of us.
That's right. And
all right, y'all.
Peace, love, live life, and we out. It's the Power Couple.